Hi Earth Signs, my name is Michelle Kelly. Welcome to This Is Your Sign. This is the reading for all the Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns for the month of May 2022. Welcome Earth Signs. Happy birthday, Taurus. This is your season. I just want to let you guys know that I am going to start just doing videos every other week. So there won't be a video next week, and I am going to stop with the relationship messages, just so you know. So I have some things going on. I love doing these videos, but the hardest thing for me is the uploading and the tagging, and it takes so much time, and I'm working on other things right now. So I'll be posting videos every other week, effective immediately. So next week there won't be a video, just so you know, Earth Signs. I want to get started with your reading. The first card is Round and Round. The next card is Go the Distance. And the last card is Yang. So what this reading is telling me, first of all, you guys are leveling up. When I see Round and Round is all about like you have felt like you keep going in circles and you're not getting anywhere. But I promise you, yes, you are. Even though it feels like you're going in circles, every time something happens, you heal a little bit more. So what this is saying is you are not staying in situations for as long as you used to. Not that bad things don't happen. Not that, you're like, how did I get here again? You're not staying for as long. That is progress. Now, addressing how did I get here is going to be another part of your process. Instead of just getting back to, I'm here again, I'm here again, I'm here again. You don't just change partners. You don't just change jobs. You don't just change the outside thing. I move houses, move jobs, move partners. If you don't start looking why you keep ending up in the same situation. I know you're not staying as long, but if you don't go back and look and see how the fire got started, you're going to keep having fires. You'll put them out faster, which is fabulous. Like, that is fabulous. But I think eventually, guys, you don't want the fire. And I get it. And this is hard work, Earth Signs. You guys are so used to, you can work for money. That comes easy to you, for security. But working for this, for your heart, for yourself, without the dollar, that is the hardest work of all. And I think you guys are starting to realize that. No one's going to give you money to do this, but what's going to happen is you're going to have peace. You're going to be able to breathe. And money cannot buy that for you guys, Earth Signs. Getting out in nature, doing yoga, doing the things that bring you joy. So keep going. You're almost there. Whatever you guys have been working on, I know it feels like you've been working on stuff forever and ever and ever. And I'm thinking this is probably like your side hustle. It's happening, guys. I know it feels like it's not. Don't give up yet. This is all about not giving up yet. And I'm going to read a little bit more. I want to get into the Yang. I know it's the divine masculine, and it's about action. That part I know, but let's see. I got to translate this just a little bit better. It says, Yang represents the power of actions, the energies that propel the world forward and manifesting through thought and desire into concrete form. Now is a perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want will come to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signifies new life and is sure that the obstacles have been overcome. There is no reason to hesitate. You are the shaper of your own destiny. You guys, whatever has happened to you before, maybe you're feeling like it's going to happen again. And this is saying, I really don't believe what happened before is going to happen again, because you are changing and you are doing the work. If you are drawn to me, you are doing the work, because guess what? if you're not doing the work, you have no idea what I'm talking about. So congratulations, earth signs. Your head is getting connected to your heart. This is one of the hardest connections to make, especially for earth signs, because you guys were taught to operate out of your head. And it is time to start trusting and believing your heart. So the next card is magical blessings, and it says, whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. The fairies say you can bless others too. So whatever you're going through, you're being assisted by magical fairy blessings. So you guys, you have angels, ancestors, the divine spirit, the universe, whoever you believe in is all around you, blessing you. And as you are being blessed, you can bless others. And a lot of times you can bless others, yes, with money, which is such a nice blessing. But sometimes, you know how it's nice to bless others is by giving them the gift of you and your time, and not just the almighty dollar. It's generous and it's kind and it's nice, but it almost gets you off of the hook of stuff. So the next one says, shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it's time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. So you guys, this is saying to me that maybe you haven't trusted yourself, but honestly, when you are your true, authentic self, you shine and you're lighting the way for others. So I think you guys are really starting to believe that you are the light, and you are, and it says friendship. Fairies and human alike need friends. Now is the time to seek out those who will support and encourage you on your journey to fulfill your dreams. So you guys, maybe you haven't had a whole lot of support on this journey that you're on. So a lot of times, I'm going to tell you what's really going on. A lot of times what happens are the people who aren't able to support you, a lot of times they question you, they doubt you, they give you every worst case scenario. This is never going to happen. Why are you doing this? Blah, 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 blah. On a soul level, they are your biggest cheerleaders. And what they are really telling you is, I can't help you. Go on to the next person. On a physical level, they don't know this. On a soul level, they know this because it comes out as rejection and criticism. But really what they're doing is they're helping you heal that part of yourself. Again, they don't know it. That is them on a soul level. If you guys want to dive deeper to the soul level thing, there's a great, amazing book that I listen to because I'm an audio, Sacred Contracts by Carolyn Myss. It's called Sacred Contracts by Carolyn M-Y-S-S. That's the one book of hers that changed my life. I can see every single person on a soul level and what they're here to do and how they're here to do it. So you guys, the soul speaks, and a lot of times in human form, it comes out the opposite. So most people don't know this yet. The only reason you're going to know this is because I told you. And a lot of times when you hear information for the first time that you've never heard before, you might say, that's bullshit. I don't believe that shit. That's not true. And you might say, Michelle is crazy. I'm okay with all of that, just so you know. When you hear this stuff for the first time, it does sound a little crazy, but as time goes on and you hear it again and again, you're like, oh my God, I know what she's talking about. So the first card is envy, and it says, I am the same as everybody else, but with different challenges. So you guys, envy. You know, envy is all about jealousy and insecurity. And a lot of times when we're envious of somebody else or somebody else really makes you mad, you're like, um, oh, I can't believe that person took unemployment and didn't go back to work. Secretly, what's really going on is you wish you could have did it. You're not mad at the other person. It might come out as being mad and directing it at them, but really you wished you could have did that. So a lot of times when you are envious of other people and you're like, she's an asshole, he's an asshole, I can't believe she did this. Secretly, you're like, God, I wish I could do that. Just so you know. The next card is surrender, and it says, I can release my need to control. And the last card says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. So, okay, I can release my need to control. I want to talk to you guys about control and power. And a lot of times when you feel like you have to control everything and you're holding on for dear life because God forbid if you don't get your way or this doesn't happen. A lot of times people who are very controlling, and I have to tell you, for all the earth signs, for Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, a lot of times when you are very controlling, what has happened is you grew up in a house where the only way shit was going to happen is if you made it happen. So you're like, Jesus Christ, somebody in this family better step up. And that is you guys. So maybe there weren't people able to get it together or organized, and that was what you guys did. You had to control everything to make sure shit got done because it wasn't going to get done unless you did it. I'm really sorry that happened to you, and the divine is sorry that that happened to you, and that is such a hard lesson to learn, and it's such a hard thing to just let go. So how do you let go? One finger at a time. It's like a pinky goes, and then your ring finger, and then a fuck you, and then your pointer finger, and then your thumb, and then, okay. And then you gotta, your pinky, your ring finger, fuck you, I'm not letting go, I got this, and then your pointer finger, and then your thumb, and then finally they're like, fine, fuck it, you take it, you do it. So like that's part of the letting go process, just so you know. It is not easy. We usually don't let go until we can't hang on any longer. And this is the divine saying, you don't have to hang on any longer. They got you. So the next card is failure, and it says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. And maybe your worst fear is somebody calling you a failure or thinking that you failed. I want you to remove the word failure out of your vocabulary. There is no such thing as a failure. The person who doesn't try can't even tell if they failed because they never began. You guys started, began, and went full steam ahead. You're not going to fail. You can't. You're learning everything every single person is doing. We're all doing it for the first time. And I think a lot of times we think we should be good at stuff that no one ever told us. And that is shame. And what does shame stand for? Should have already mastered everything. You shouldn't be good at things that no one ever taught you how to do. And if you are, you have a natural ability. It doesn't mean you don't need to learn it. It doesn't mean you don't need to tweak it. It doesn't mean, but you guys don't have to be perfect, and nobody is waiting for you to make a mistake. And if they are, or if it feels that way, they are just showing you parts of yourself that you need to heal, and that is part of their sacred contract with you, just so you know, earth signs. So this is your sign signing off, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Happy birthday, Taurus.